Hello! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing tonight? What is going on? Well, like Santa, squeezing his fat ass down the chimney to bring you some goodies, I have quite a bag myself. Or quite a sack myself. I I was on a show last night. I was co-hosting the Gay and Racist show. Okay, if you guys don't know who they are, it's pretty funny. If you guys remember back in high school where you'd sit around just talk some shit, it's pretty much how it is. It's pretty much how it is. Those guys are hilarious. Anyways, this subject came up. They brought some Maldivius fig tree stuff to my attention, and we're gonna call this the mailbox arc. Okay. If this guy was not painted as a jerk to you before, let's just see how he treats just average Joes just trying to do their job, right? Just average Joes. He calls it malicious compliance. Okay, malicious compliance. We are on the farms right now. I'm looking at Roachbound's post. Now, Roachbound, this sounds like Pandora's box of scandals with this guy. Yes. Now, Roachbound is this guy might as well be a private investigator. Like my esteemed colleague, the handler, said last night. He might as well be a private investigator. So let's go ahead and we'll dive right into it. It's a short stream tonight, guys. Short stream. I'll cover this little tidbit that I found, and then I'll send you guys on your merry way. I might stick around and play some Gears of War. But other than that, it's fairly short. So enough drip feeding. Here you go. Okay, I ended up finding the full story behind the mailbox using Twitch tracker clips and some investigating into the VODs. So basically, 2 days before the tweet, Mald had put a mailbox at his mansion, which previously did not have one. He put it in the wrong place and was forced to move it again the next day. When he woke up, he found construction going on, which he then claims he was not informed about, and proceeds to move the mailbox right next to the construction because malicious compliance. Hey, Doom's downloaded. Curiously, he already mentions how the mailbox cannot be touched due to it being a federal crime. Now, let's get into the vid. Let's get into the VOD. It is at 2 times. Some of these are at 2 times.
Yesterday when I left the other house, everything was fine. And then when I got back to the house, after dealing with a whole day of doing paperwork for Kronos, which is exactly what I want, there was a large 4-foot ditch in front of my home. Why was this here? And why was it up against the electrical box in front of my house? On land that is mine. Up the street, there's like a tractor diggy truck thing.
I want you guys to pay attention. Hold on.
Then when I got back to the house, after dealing with a whole day of doing paperwork for Kronos, which is exactly what I want, there was a large 4-foot ditch in front of my home. Why was this here? And why was it up against the electrical box in front of my house?
Why is it up against the electrical box by my house? An electrical box is easement, okay? If there's any type of electricity, pipes, anything, it's part of the easement of the house, okay? It doesn't matter if it's on your land or not. Anyone, utilities, people who need to access that or service it are well within their rights, and they do not have to, they don't have to tell you that they're doing construction there, okay? Volume of the VOD real low, your overall volume a little low compared to what the other channels normally have. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'll turn y'all up. How's the mic? How's my mic? This is all the way up. All right, I'll turn it up on my audio there. Okay, so I want you guys to keep this in your head. Easement is a part. Yes, it can be part of your property, but city people who need to access it, they don't have to. They can do it as a courtesy, but they don't have to tell you that they have to access it or work on it. Okay. Yeah, the British trainee lawyer told him otherwise. Yeah, exactly. Fucking powdered wigs in chat. Yo, that needs to be an emote. I need to make that an emote. All right, powdered wigs in chat.
On land that is mine.
Kronos, yeah.
Up the street, there's like a tractor diggy truck thing. They didn't inform me they were going to do this, which is a legal problem. So I called the fiber company saying, "This you, bro?" And they said, "Nope." I know, well, that's not good. So now, in 2 hours at 8 a.m., I need to call the utility and say, "What the living shit are you doing?" And if
Oh, ocular malice. Not entirely true. I work for the power company, and sometimes we do have to contact the owner. Really? Okay. Now, my research was extensive to ChatGPT. So, if the easement is, don't y'all have like, it's about 40 feet of easement where you're allowed to park on the property? If I am wrong, please tell me. I'll invod now and shoot myself. The pirate lore runs too deep. When will the next Flix doc drop? Yeah, for real. Kronos, his entire legal team, yeah. Yeah, hey, if I'm wrong, please let me know, guys. You know, I'll walk it back.
They say, that ain't us. I get to call the police because they're messing with the public utility in front of my home. Neat.
Depends on the property.
I'm dealing with a lot of shit all at once. It's great. It's pretty much the most fantastic time imaginable, really. Yeah. Cool.
Now, I would assume, like, if they were messing with an electrical box on the house, like if they have to go on the house, again, depends on the property. Also, each city location has its own rules of easement. Okay, well, I get it to be Karen. Yeah, that's pretty much what he's going for. He draws out a diagram showing that the where they were working was right on the street. Okay, he does draw a diagram, so we'll be able to see that.
Oh, also, I put up my mailbox the other day, and it took me like 2 hours to put up the mailbox because I've never done that before, and I had to dig through a whole layer of clay and stones because apparently the front of my house used to be a riverbed. Great.
Watching him do manual labor is gotta be so fucking funny, dude. This guy's built like a sack. Okay, I can tell how fucking out of breath he is. It took him 2 hours to dig a fucking post hole. 2 hours to dig a post hole. I get, putting the post in there and then also filling it with concrete, but god damn.
So I did this with a post digger on my own, by hand, and it took me 2 hours to put it in. And then the mailman came by, and even though everyone else has their mailboxes in their driveway, I put my mailbox in my driveway just like they do. They put a letter in it saying, "This is wrong. Do it again out of the street."
Just deadlift it out. No.
So today, after finding out there's a big ditch in front of my house, I put my mailbox out by the street, right next to the ditch.
Yogurt body,
if they knock my mailbox down,
yogurt. Yeah.
I'm going to lose my entire goddamn mind. I'm actually going to lose it. I won't even try to stop myself. I'll just be actually angry at them in person. They're probably wearing pajamas in the middle of the street. Just let it happen at that point.
He's gonna shake his fist right at them. You goddamn sons of bitches in my yard. You're tearing it up. Who's in charge here? Who is it? Have you dug a post hole? Yeah, dude. I've put up fences, all that shit. Fences. I've done drywall, painting houses, all kinds of shit. I was not always stuck in this chair, I promise.
I have installed that thing twice, and if they touch it, I'm not responsible for the anger that I receive. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna go out for me like a nuclear bomb, leaving my body. Full Karen mode, yes. It will happen. My goddamn mailbox. Also, I believe it's a federal crime to knock over my mailbox. They can't touch it anyway, legally. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a federal crime.
Secret is just getting in there and doing it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a federal crime, mess with mail. Yep, can't touch your mailbox.
Can't touch a mailbox. All right.
Is it in your grass? No. Who's they? Whoever these idiots are doing construction right in front of my house. On my land. Ask them. Here's the problem. They work sometime between noon and 4 p.m. while I was here doing contracted paperwork. I don't know who they are. I have no idea. So I left notes all over the machinery saying, "Who are you?" Hold on.
He left post-it notes all over the goddamn machine. Who are you? Stick. Stick. Who are you guys? Contact me immediately. Please. Who's the fucking kid from the recess that hides behind the teacher? Who's the kid from recess that hides behind the teacher and just fucking, Randall? He's Randall. Yeah, this guy scheming. What are you gonna do? Who are you? Jesus.
Did you watch that show?
I didn't watch it. I just know who he is. Miss Finster. Yeah, that's him. He's Randall, dude.
Immediately, because you're doing shit on my land without telling me. What are you doing? You need to tell me. And if you don't, I will find you. And that's basically how that went. Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you digging in my yard? It's super weird. It's super weird.
It's not that weird.
Yeah, they have to notify.
It's not that weird. They're doing fucking work.
That includes walking 15 feet away from my house and yelling at you.
I wonder if he puts on a blonde wig and, like, fucking a romper to go outside and to yell. Here's the next one. This is how the mailbox would place. Mauled acts like a huge cunt to the construction crew, even if they did make a mistake by not informing him. I agree. Ocular, if you know, again, if I was wrong in that, I would walk it back. But I believe that if on easement, they don't have to even notify, like, to find. I've had people in my backyard spray painting and fucking putting down, like, markers, right, where fucking lines are, and, like, they didn't say anything. I was just like, okay, what's up, dude? You want a water? All right, here we go.
Like, the road kind of goes like this, and then there's just, like, a big-ass truck, and it's got, like a big crane thing that's doing a drill over like this. and then there's like a cat right here with like its own arm thing that's going like this. And then there's just like all this machinery over here. And then there's the electrical box like this, and then in the center is my mailbox, standing there defiantly.
So here's the road. I want y'all. Okay, I want you to keep this in mind. All right, where his mailbox is. This is prior to a move. Okay, this is prior to him move. I mean, this is after him moving it. He had different places to move it, and he purposely put it in this area. Have you ever seen the little imp man yelling at the bus? You're screaming, "He has no talent." That's how Pirate goes through all of life. Jesus. No, I haven't seen that one.
It is 100% as in the way as is humanly possible, Kronos.
Yeah.
It is so in the way.
Let me just treat these blue collar workers like shit just because I want to be a complete fucking prick. This guy, oh my god, dude. Like these people, you know, they've fucking working hard all day, you know what I mean? They're drilling, making sure people have internet, making people happy. Right? These guys don't get paid a lot, and they gotta deal with this fucking prick. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I make more than your whole fucking crew put together in a month than what you do in a year. But I'm gonna make sure to fucking give you the hardest time possible."
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. God,
it's
it's
wonderful.
so freaking in the way, dude. It's so in the way, dude. It's the best. I literally put it directly in the center. I looked to see where all their lines were because they have to paint the ground of where they're going to put everything, and I put it directly in the center of their line work. Like
Wow.
the road.
Sounds like he's making himself the victim of his federal crime for the mailbox to be fucking hit, right? Being a total ass about it. Yeah. He put it directly over top of their construction site. What a fucking dick. And this is like when construction had already started.
It goes like this, and then there's just.
All right.
How can I do more things like what you did with your mailbox to the Comcast people? Also, thanks for the advice from last time.
Think of the evilest thing you can do, and then double it. That's basically how it goes. It's like, how evil can I be with this? And then just do that more.
Yeah, how evil
can
can
I
I
do more things
be and just do that more? Well, of course, when people are criticizing him, and and he's on the brunt of it, you know, oh, woe is me. Woe is me. I'm Mr. Streamer. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't want to be the target. I don't want to be talked shit to. I don't want to be the brunt of the hate. I grew up on 4chan. Guys, I grew up on 4chan. All right. One day before the tweet, Mauld wakes up to find that his driveway was damaged by the crew and that they touched the cables he used for personal network provider. However, the driveway damaged was repaired. Once again, he repeats the federal crime to destroy mailbox narrative.
Oh, I'm so mad. You have no idea how angry I am. I yelled at people on the phone yesterday. I don't like yelling at people on the phone, but I had to yell at people on the phone. It was ungood shit. I'm not a fan of doing that, but sometimes you have to.
That's mine.
And I'm gonna show you why.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it was a lot of yelling. It was a lot of yelling. It was yelling and letting them know that they had broken the law. So, basically, 2 days ago, I found out the driveway kind of the new house leading up to the gate is like this, and I put my mailbox here. The USPS told me, hey, you can't put it there. You need to put it out like here.
Okay. Here's the mailbox.
So, basically, 2 days ago, I found out the driveway kind of the new house leading up to the gate is like
Driveway. Here's the road. Here's the driveway.
this.
He places
I put my mailbox here. The
Mailbox
USPS told me,
here.
hey, you can't put it there. You need to put it out like here or here. And I was like,
Here or here? Two options to place this fucking mailbox. And of course, where does he place it? Right smack dab in the middle of an ongoing construction site.
God damn it, man. So I have to move. I leave that day, and I come back, and somebody has dug a channel like this. Now, utilities have what's called an easement, where there's a road, and they have access to do stuff on the road, and they also have access to do
Right.
stuff within 30 feet of the easement, of the road. This is called an easement. They're allowed to do utility work under the ground within 30 feet of the right-of-way, the road, right? Regardless of which land you own, they can do this. Now, this is within that 30 feet. But you know what isn't allowed? Them touching things that are actually connected to my property, which they did. So there's a big orange pipe that goes here that goes under the ground all the way to my house.
This orange pipe is part of the easement. That's why it's placed there initially. They are allowed to touch this orange pipe.
And they touch this, and they mess with it. And they also parked a bunch of things on my driveway all here and damaged the driveway.
They're allowed to park on the driveway as well. They can access wherever they need to go to access this easement, as long as it's in, what is it? Like a short time period, or it's like they can't fucking place a spool of wire on your property like that. But if they need to move their cat or their bulldozer or wherever on that property just to fucking park it for a second, or to get what where they're needed to, they're allowed to do that.
Oh, big mistake. Large mistake. So I'm like, who the hell are these guys? Like, what the hell is this shit, right? Contact everybody, try to figure out who they are. I find out that it's Comcast. Comcast, the internet company, the ISP. So I called them up. They're like, oh, yeah, we're dealing with a construction company. I don't know what's going on with that. Right? And I was like, okay, so you hired a random construction company, and they're the one shitting it up, and you're going to say that it's them? You know how you're supposed to, like, notify the house owner when you do this? If you touch any other stuff, and you didn't. You were the ones who hired them. Yeah, that's a you problem now. It's an everyone problem now. So the next day, I go to bed. The next day, I get home last night. There is a gigantic truck like this, and they are drilling.
Looks like they're well within the easement as well. What, 30 feet? Looks like they're not going way past here. It's not like they're all the way back here or, you know, over here where your mailbox should have been in the first place.
Through the ground right here, and it's over the whole of the driveway, and it's just trashed. Everything is annihilated. And I have a picture of this, of what they were doing in my yard. Just so you could see what these idiots have done. But I want to show you something before I do this. Let me see if I got the picture for this. Yeah, good. I've got a picture for this. Because I knew these guys were doing construction here, they're not allowed to touch your mailbox. That's number one. Because they were doing construction here, and I know they're not supposed to be doing that, right? They're not supposed to touch it. I moved my mailbox from here because USPS required that. Guess where I put it? See, they had a bunch of lines going across this, like right like this. So I put my mailbox right there.
Yeah, what a dick. Right? What an asshole. Hold on, guys. My kid's, he's been sick lately. Okay. Guys, like, am I in the wrong here? Or is this guy just a complete fucking, like, prick? Like, he's just being an asshole about this whole thing, right? And all he had to do was just talk to them. Instead of being passive-aggressive, leaving notes. Who are you? I'll find you. I'll kill you. Holy shit. But he could have placed his mailbox here. He said that earlier in the other thing. He is not being an asshole? Oh, when is he not being an asshole? True. So he instead of placing his mailbox here, right, he decides to place it right smack dab in the middle of construction on an easement. And then wants to complain when his mail... we'll get there. We'll get there.
Knowing that federal law prevented them from touching my mailbox. They had to work around the mailbox all day. All day. And it was very funny. Very, very funny to me. I won't show you the picture because GeoGuessr will find me instantly. But putting the mailbox in the middle of their construction that they weren't supposed to be doing directly on my driveway... Oh, I felt good. It was my most malicious compliance moment that I think I've ever had in my life. And they didn't touch the mailbox. And USPS approved it. So it's perfect. And it annoyed the shit out of people that were doing things they weren't supposed to be doing in the first place. That's so petty? No, it's objectively correct.
No, you're fucking petty.
And they damaged the driveway. It's not going to build, which is great.
Yeah, they were going to fix it anyways. They were going to fix it anyways. What if he's the victim and everyone else is the monster? Fuck off. What?
Yep.
Yo, he goes out of his way to make himself the victim. That's his problem. It's the social manipulation, right? Everyone feels sorry for me. Feel sorry for me.
But they tore up everything, dude. Everything in here, all the shit is damaged. All the shit over here is damaged.
Well within easement. Can be constructed on. Driveway. They're probably going to fix it. More than likely, they would fix it. You just be like, hey, y'all fucked up my driveway. Come fix it. Or give me money so I can fix it. And they would do it. Because they have to, right? Multi-million-dollar company's not going to come in, fuck your shit up, and then, you know, just leave it there. Because they don't want to get lawsuit. They don't get the suit. KarenSoftware believes that being petty is objectively correct. He said himself. True.
Damage, like the whole road is damaged going all the way up this way and all the way that way. It's just ripped, dude. It's insane. What about the damage? I'm billing. I've already contacted their legal department and I said, hi, you're going to have a problem unless you handle this. And like, we're going to handle this. And I was like, give it to me in writing. And they said it to me in writing. So, yep. Can you get vehicles across it? I can't now. They'd use a digging truck to fix it. What's the pipe for? This is...
Yeah, dude. Was able to place... He purposefully placed his mailbox within a construction site. They already sprayed lines. Everything was already like about to be handled. He picks up his mailbox, puts it right on their line. Right on their line. Insane. That's clown shoe behavior right there. What's the deal with the letterbox law? My letterbox was trashed by a tree company and it wasn't like we sued them or anything. Fucking, what is it? Mailboxes get fucked up all the time, don't they? You just fucking slap a new one in. Yeah, it's fucked up, like it happens, but no one's going to federal court unless it's like a malicious thing done, like someone putting firecrackers or fucking mortar in someone's mailbox, you know, or you going around like what is it? Mailbox baseball. Someone's suing the city workers over a mailbox. Any judge with his right mind would throw that out. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You see my mailbox? What am I supposed to do for you? Dude, fucking, they're talking about the construct. Okay, so on the show last night, he was like, fucking construction worker walks up and like, hey, Mr. Fig Tree, you know, we have to we're trying to do construction, and your mailbox is there. We might have to uproot your mailbox and get around there. While Maud's like stirring his fucking gigantic glass mug with full of water, he just like stirs it with a spoon and taps it on the rim. Tap, tap, tap. Takes a big ass gulp. Says, "What am I supposed to do for you?" Jesus.
Oh, I'm so mad.
this it?
You have no idea how. The USB has access to do stuff within 30 feet.
Okay, we're here. It's not like they put a pipe. It's not like they put a pipe, concussive material in there or something like that. Yeah, that's illegal.
Fire code that is against safety protocol. You can't be doing this, you dumbass. So, fire code that is against safety protocol.
Bro, this guy's like constant. This is his day off. Okay, he's constantly out there fucking with these construction workers. These guys are just trying to. Bro, they're just trying to get the fucking job done, and you're just making it harder than it is. If you let them go in, do their fucking job, and let them, like, smooth everything out, it'll be done. It'll be done fucking before you go to bed. And I'm sure everything will be fine. I bet it's not even that illegal. We need Kronos.
You can't be
Yeah,
doing
where's Kronos
this.
at? Call his ass in here. Kronos, where are you? All right? I need some non-lawyerly advice.
You dumbass.
Bring your wig.
So they moved the entire drilling truck out of the way and down the street after I told the foreman this and then called his boss.
Oh my god, dude.
Not really smart. You don't mess with the fire marshal, right? So at this point, they had moved the drilling truck, and then I got into my house, and then they put the drilling truck here.
I have sent him a DM. I'm not going to message him though. All right, KarenSoftware, 100%. Dude, this guy, man. He wouldn't do this to some like regular person on the street. I'm telling you, dude. Like, because these guys are at a job. They have to, they have to feed fucking little Timmy and Tommy at home, right? You go up to someone who owns their own business and is like do this shit, they're gonna fuck you up, dude. Holy shit! Like, he only does things whenever he knows he has a position of power. He only acts like this. When he has that position of power. He's like, oh, I'm the homeowner. I'm gonna go out there and fucking cause them a whole bunch of heartache or headache, and just be obtuse as possible. He acts like someone who never got hit in the face. True. This guy, man. I hope he has a reckoning one of these days. And I don't mean like I don't wish any hurt upon him. But god damn, dude, like, why are you like this? Why? This is ridiculous. Ruins every person's job. He probably sheepishly asked a contractor to speak to the foreman, then send an email to the company in all caps. Yeah. Fucking, the tism is strong with this one. I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know. Fuck.
And then it's just surrounded by like a cat and a drilling truck and like another thing, and it's all around.
All around the easement, right? Where they need to fucking work. They're not parking on your fucking doorstep, guy.
All the machinery is around.
Who made you this way? Yeah.
My mailbox, and they can't get within like 5 to 10 feet of it, because if they knock it over, it's a federal crime, which is really goddamn funny. So there's just like my perfect mailbox, and then just surrounded by chaos, and they're not allowed to get near it, which is the best. It's just the best. So,
what the fuck? What is this word? Pettifogger? An inferior legal practitioner, especially ones who deals with petty cases or employs dubious practices. Okay.
From there, I just talked to the project manager on the phone. She actually just called me, and she was like, oh, the plan was to put a cap over the top of that orange conduit,
power trip over
and then
this.
run
That's what he's
line
power
up it
tripping
to your
about.
house.
This is his day off, by the way. This is how he relaxes. He can't power trip on the internet anymore because everyone thinks he's a fucking. I almost said a gamer word. Everyone thinks he's an asshole, so he can't power trip on the internet anymore because everyone calls him out on his bullshit. But now he's graduated into Karen. KarenSoftware. Where were we at? Okay, over here.
So I never approved this.
You gotta turn that down, baby. It's picking up on the mic.
You never talked to me about it, and the company doesn't have the right to touch that. You're going to call your workers and call this off because I'm actually going to be running fiber through that line with an agreement to a competitor of yours already. And you have no right to be touching it. And if you do, I will sue the shit out of you and win. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll call them right now. I'm going to stop them from doing that. I was like, yeah, you are. You're going to do that. That's how it's going to go. And she called them, and
Yeah, you are. That's how it's gonna go.
they're calling it off.
You're gonna do this right now.
no right to do any of this. They had absolutely no permission to do this. They were not asked to do this. Comcast, you can eat my entire ass. You were not allowed to be doing this, and you broke
You can eat my entire... You can add that to the counter. The counter.
fire code by doing this in the first place. What the hell do you think you're...
Okay, here's the... here's the mailbox. On the day of the tweet, he wakes up to the incident with this mailbox. Curiously, he mentions on stream that it was purposefully destroyed and that he had footage from his security camera that had been sent to the police report. Both statements were missing in his tweets, unless I missed... Okay.
Not just randomly backing up into it. It is not an accident. It is not at all. It got hit from multiple angles, multiple times. This is a federal crime.
He's the victim, right? He's the victim. He put it right smack dab in the middle of a construction zone. And what the fuck do you expect? What person does this on their stream? This is entertainment. He's going to sue them if they touch the fiber cable he doesn't own. Is that right? Yeah. Did he actually get... I have no clue.
As such, I filed a police report. They can eat my entire ass. And I charged it directly at all of the people that were involved, the company that was involved. I know everyone that was involved, and we have pictures of everything. So they can eat my whole ass. And Comcast sucks.
There's another one for the counter. That's the whole reason he did it. He's like, oh, they were for Comcast. I'm a fucking... Yo, bro.
But no, they smashed the shit out of it. They smashed it in the front, they smashed it in the side, and they smashed it in the back. There are dents all over it from multiple angles, showing that it was intent. It was not just some...
Bro, I'd do it too. I'm not gonna lie, man. If I was some Comcast construction worker, and they were just contracted out, they were just contracted out, just some average Joe, man, I'd be like, they're all fucking POCs too. They're out there just trying to earn a buck. This guy is racist as fuck. He's got... He's got everything against POCs working on his fucking property. He just make it hard as fuck, fucking Karen. I'd be out there, yo, hey, let's fuck this Vato up, bro. He's fucking out here talking shit. All right, hey, SA, we got that mailbox. You're done. You're done.
Somebody backing up to it into it with their car. It was an intentional attack in the mailbox because I...
This is why I think you're on mailbox, SA. What you gonna do, Vato? He's in there fucking shaking next to his ferrets.
About
they're destroying my mailbox.
Them, breaking fire code in front of my house and blocking access to my property. So, very fun thing to do, very silly thing to do, especially when the entire site is monitored, and a very silly thing to do when I have all of their identities, all of their information, the company that they work for, have access to their project manager, know the entire chain of command going all the way up to Comcast and everyone involved. Don't fuck with me on my day off.
Yeah, this is day off. His day off. All right, if Fortnite passes and Mauled claims there's no update on legal proceedings, I did not find a clip of him talking in police report.
How does a lawsuit? Slow. Probably not a lawsuit. Probably just bitching at them and finding out where to go from there. Depends on what they do.
A lawsuit.
I don't really like friction, but I also don't like people messing with my shit. Comcast mess with all my shit. Now I have to cause problems for Comcast. I don't be real with you. I don't really want to sue them. I just want them to give me $200 for my mailbox that they blew up. That's what I want. I just want $200 for the mailbox. I don't want anything else. Nothing else. Don't even care. I just want them to admit that they're pieces of shit and give me my goddamn mailbox back. That's right.
Yep. I mean, guys, that's it for the fucking mauled shit. All right. While I got you guys here, I want you to check out Roachware Jam number 3. If you're interested in game dev stuff and you want to try making a game for Roachware, we got 43 people join. This is more than doubled the first one that we had. So if you want to do some game dev, you don't know where to start, you can join the Discord, right? You can... Yeah, I noticed it went for $200, $300 real quick. You guys want to join that? Give it a shot. You can use whatever. You can work in teams. You can use AI. The theme is revealed in 12 hours.